everyone, welcome back to the Fucking Rights Podcast. We're your hosts, and this week, these past, I guess Thursday night is when it really started. Yeah, and we are hoping it stops relatively soon, soon as
doesn't seem
possible.
Very likely, but yeah,
as soon as possible. So obviously we have to touch on it because, like, it's affecting so much in terms of, international, like, politics, and obviously even what's going on in the sports world, because that's, like, really where they're trying to, like, cut Russia off at, like, their feet, pretty much. And that is the Russian-Ukrainian war, pretty much, that's going on. Obviously, the president of Russia is basically, issued, like, a military invasion of the Ukraine, and so that's where we're at now. And the Ukraine is obviously cutting back. Yeah, and I don't want to. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how else to explain it.
I think that's
very well without saying too much, but yeah, it's affecting a lot of things in, like, the world right now, and I just think it was important to touch on, like, that this conflict is basically why everything is happening, why sanctions are being put into place against Russia, and why you're seeing what's going down right now in international hockey, which is insane. So first of all, we're going to start with the Olympics and the Paralympics. That, kind of recently, the Paralympics are starting in 5 days, and the Olympics recently just wrapped up. And the Ukrainian Olympic Committee has asked the IOC and the IPC, of all federations, of all stupid federations, to ban Russian and Belarusian Olympians and Paralympians.
It's the IOC. They aren't going to do shit.
Yeah, I was going to say, bro, they didn't ban them before. What makes you think that they're going to ban them now?
Like, yeah, like, it's like with figure skating as well. Like, so they're asking, like, the IIHF to, like, ban Russian skaters. But, like, Russia has the IIHF wrapped around its finger. Like, I want it to happen. I think it should happen.
I think it will.
Like, it's...
Oh, figure skating, you mean? Like,
yeah. Or just in general, I feel like. Yeah. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no. They didn't even ban the Russian athletes from skating. When one of them produced a positive drug test. Yeah.
It's... If they are...
Just no medal ceremony. No medal ceremony if they... place, but, like, let's not forget about the other two girls from the same team that were there, who...
That probably also were forced to take the drugs.
But no. Because why? Because, it's the IOC. They're not going to do anything. Which is so unfortunate. But I'm like... I don't know. I feel like it's also, like, not uncommon to, like, not ban, like, because I know FIFA isn't banning Russia too, although they're saying, like, they're gonna reconsider potentially.
Yeah.
But here's to hoping, like, the IIHF does.
And the thing is, it's not really about the ban itself. It's just, like, it's making life harder for Russians in hopes that they realize that they stop.
Mm-hmm. And I think actually hockey might be the most impactful one.
Yeah.
Like,
hockey and figure skating, I think.
Yeah. If they do end up, like, banning, like, anyone from anything, but yeah, like I don't think it'll happen at the Olympic level. Like
No.
I just don't. They're gonna make. They're already playing. Like they're already representing the ROC. Like
Yeah, like technically Russia is already banned. Technically.
technically they're already banned. It's not like all the athletes are still there. Like from the time that they weren't banned, and it's not like not playing the anthem and not calling them Russia changes anything.
Yeah. I don't know, it's stupid.
Really stupid. Like
before I could understand because like a lot of like the Russian athletes had absolutely nothing to do with the doping, so it's not really fair to stop them from achieving their dreams. So I kind of understood still letting them compete, but like
you should just by you letting them compete, it sets a standard.
Yeah.
It sets a precedent for like other countries to be able to do
it's
this.
basically saying like you can do whatever the heck you want and we won't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm. Especially as well, like when you see like other countries like pretty much like being like you can't even take cold medicine. You're gonna be screwed. Like you're gonna fail the drug test.
Like they're like certain birth controls will show up on like drug tests as well. Like it's
ADHD medication, like even some of it, like
yeah.
So nothing probably is gonna happen at the Olympic level, which is so sad, so disappointing. But hopefully something happens at the lower level because we have a couple things like to talk about. I'm gonna skip over like the KHL stuff right now. I know I put it ahead in the notes, but I think it's more relevant for us to switch to the double IHF right now. They are going to have a meeting on Monday to discuss Russian participations at their sanctioned events and the two big scheduled events that were going to happen in Russia, the 2023 World Juniors and the 2023 Men's World Championships. And World Juniors is the one we're really looking at.
Yeah,
because that's coming in
December.
8 months.
Yeah, like it's not that far away.
Yeah, like obviously they still have a World Juniors in between, so it seems really far away.
But it's really not like.
But it's really not like.
Especially from like a planning standpoint, it's not.
Mm-hmm. Especially because I don't think like a lot of countries they just don't have the infrastructure to support it, right?
Like especially, and they don't have the time, like to build it.
Mm-hmm. So at that point, you're pretty much looking at okay, you're gonna have it in Canada again. You're gonna have it in Canada again. So potentially a fourth World Juniors in Canada.
Yeah, like
in the past 2 years.
The U.S. could possibly hold it, but like
the U.S. could possibly hold it, but they're holding 2024's event, aren't they?
I don't know.
What country is cities? Let's take a look to see if So for the next 14 World Juniors, it's all decided. This is from
2024 is the Czech Republic.
No, it's Canada.
No,
according to TSN.
Yeah. No, this is Worlds, not World Juniors.
Yeah, so World Juniors is scheduled to be in Canada, so you can't give it to Canada again. You absolutely cannot give it to Canada again. Yeah, you just can't.
Yeah.
How are you going to do 5 World Juniors if we're counting the one that was canceled? So 2021 in the bubble, 2022 the part 1, 2022 2.0, 2023 you absolutely can't do it in Canada.
Yeah, like and if it is in Canada, it can't be in Edmonton again.
No, it can't. Oh, sorry. So I think the 2024 one was switched with Sweden because they wanted to have they wanted Alberta to have the one, that was lost after the pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but still, like, 4 World Juniors in, like, I don't know, 3 years?
They might just give 2023 to Sweden. Right? Like
They could, but then who would take 2024?
Yeah, they have time to decide that, right?
Yeah. I mean, the US has 2025. I don't see why they couldn't take 2023.
Yeah.
And give another country.
Or they could just, like, keep on moving it up until the war is over.
True. They could keep on moving it up depending on how long it lasts.
Yeah.
They could also give it to a different country. Like, for example, if you gave the US 2023, gave some other country 2025, Finland isn't on this list.
Oh, that's so sad. Like,
so, like, I think Finland should host one.
Yeah, Finland deserves one.
Yeah, because it's just Sweden, the US, and Canada just running back around, and Russia, and the Czech Republic, like, sort of sprinkled in there. A lot of Canadas.
Are we
a lot of Canadas.
Surprised so?
Are we shocked?
Not really.
Not really.
I feel like Canada's the only country that takes World Juniors as seriously as it does.
Bro, it's do or die every year.
Yeah.
Like, okay, USA Hockey is do or die. No.
No.
You don't get it.
USA Hockey do or die, that's like their motto, but Hockey Canada, like, it's like serious. Like, it's literally do or die.
Literally, if they don't win World Juniors, like, every year, there are questions about, like, is our junior, like, hockey system broken? Because we're not getting the medal?
It's not even like we aren't getting the gold medal.
Exactly.
No, it's do or get harassed by a bunch of white men.
And us.
But
we harass Hockey Canada. We don't harass the players. Except for, oh my god. Who was it that we absolutely hated at World Juniors? Who was it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We must have not hated them as badly.
Yeah, we hated on Caden kind of badly. But, like, that was deserved.
Yeah, it was affectionate hate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but, like, I'm just thinking that's gonna affect World Juniors, like, so much. Like, either way. Like, because it'll feel rushed. Because you're hosting one, like, what, 4 months after your last World Juniors? Because it's gonna be in August? So, like, wherever it is, it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
Because it's not like COVID just, disappeared either.
Yeah. Like, people are acting like it has, but it hasn't. It's still here.
No. Still here. I feel deep in my bones it's probably gonna be Texas.
Yeah.
Like, I feel it.
I wouldn't be against that. They don't like Texas, but they did pretty well for U18s.
Frisco Plano U18s was, like,
it was
a really good tournament.
But, like, is the Frisco Arena big enough for a World Juniors, though?
That's the thing. The Plano one. I think the Frisco one is the big one.
Or they could just hold the Stars Arena. Like, actual arena.
True. Would the Stars do that? Maybe. Yeah, like, it's gonna be a mess. Like, I don't know how they're gonna plan to, like, they're obviously gonna do it. Like, all indications from Dreger, Miller, Merrick, like, they all indicate that they're gonna do it, but they're gonna reschedule it, but, just how will it look, you know? Because, like, what area has the infrastructure to quickly plan a World Juniors?
Outside of Canada.
Outside of Canada. Because you cannot give it to Canada again. Or you can't give it to Alberta again.
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to sell tickets.
You could have it in Ottawa. and then I could go.
You can have it in Ottawa. You can have it in Toronto.
Or Montreal. Or, like, yeah.
Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
Like, they haven't had one. PEI, let's go. Yo.
Does PEI
that would
have
be
a
cool.
rink big enough for World Juniors, though?
The Islanders rink. The Charlottetown Islanders rink.
Is that big enough for World Juniors?
They held one in Saskatoon. Okay, Kat? I think...
That is true. That is true.
I think they have one big enough. Or Winnipeg. Fucking Winnipeg. Just come there. You can borrow the Jets, rink. They suck anyways, so.
Yeah. Eh.
Or the ice. No, the ice rink is too small.
Yeah.
The Moose rink, probably. But how cool would that be if Matt and Connor got to play in their hometown? But, like, it's sad that it's getting moved, like, because it's just going to be a mess either way. Like, I don't even know if the August one is going to go.
Oh, it's definitely not going flawless.
Well.
It's the double IHF, like.
It's USA Hockey. Nothing things up.
Yeah.
Flying commercial. Cough, cough. Yeah. But that's the big one. I feel like Worlds, it's gonna be in Finland this year.
Yeah.
Worlds, I feel like could be more accommodated, probably to a move, because you have like more time. You have over a year to reschedule Worlds. I think they'll probably just end up going back to like a country that they've already been to.
Yeah.
And or if they can't find anywhere, to North America.
Yeah.
Like. But, like, it all depends, like, which rinks will be available. Because Worlds is right in the middle of the NHL playoffs. So, like...
Yeah.
They're going to play at ASU. They're going to play at Yos.
They can use the Bell Center, because the Habs aren't making the playoffs.
That's true. But, like, yeah, it's like they move it to the NHL. It's super complicated because... Oh, sorry, the NHL. North America, it'll just be super complicated because, like, you have to remember, like, these are arenas like where artists go on tour as well, and like they have shows, they have like other things to accommodate.
Yeah, like.
But having Ottawa though, like, who goes to Ottawa?
Nobody actually. Nobody comes to Ottawa. The only people who come to Ottawa are like either the really big ones, like Taylor Swift, One Direction. Or the Canadian artists. Actually, no. Even the Canadian artists don't come here.
Yeah.
The Canadian ones don't even... Nobody comes to Ottawa. It's very fun here.
Mm-hmm. I think there's actually, like, a pretty big possibility that they move Worlds to Canada or the United States. Yeah. Just because they, like... Just because typically for the World cycle, it's a little bit better with, like, the World Junior cycle. But with the World cycle, they plan, like, Worlds, like, 5 years prior.
Yeah.
Like, they start planning, like, as soon as they get their bid in.
Mm-hmm.
Which is wild. But also, like, yeah. They could probably host it in Houston. At that rink. If, the, I don't know, the Arizona Coyotes don't move there. Gila River Arena.
Yeah. Yeah, they can... Because
you can have it there.
Because the AAHF probably knows how to pay taxes.
Honestly, they can have it at ASU. 3,200 people, let's go.
I mean, if they're gonna have it at a college rink, they aren't having it at ASU's. If they're doing a college rink, it's gonna be North Dakota, Wisconsin, maybe. Probably North Dakota.
The largest one.
I don't know. I think North Dakota's the largest one. It's the best one, for sure.
Whoa, that's a slight against Yost.
Yost is nice, but North Dakota's rink is, oh my god, it's amazing.
Alright, what are your thoughts on this? Kat, you were slandering the name of Yost.
Yost is amazing. I love Yost, but...
Yost is old. Yost is old as hell. It's not as old as Matthews. Where Northeastern plays? Oh my god.
Like,
it looks like it hasn't... Matthews looks like it hasn't been renovated in, like, 50 years.
It probably hasn't.
Probably hopefully hasn't, except for maybe the locker rooms.
Yost is very old style, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like the Ralph where UND plays, it's like it could rival most NHL arenas, right? Like in not just like the capacity, but also like the locker rooms and the weight rooms and like the different training rooms. Like, oh my god, it's amazing.
Only thing is UND is like too good, so they would never fall out of the postseason before Worlds.
Worlds
this year is like pushed back. But no, usually it's in like April.
True, but it's not like it's the end of April, right?
It's however it got pushed ahead however many weeks the NHL season did.
Yeah.
But they are definitely rescheduling those. I don't think that the meeting on Monday does anything different from what we expect. They're gonna reschedule them. Obviously, and like in terms of Russian participation, that's an interesting question. Because I don't think I've seen anyone mention how in December the Russian team got kicked off a plane.
Yeah.
For breaking COVID protocols.
And if they hold it in Europe, like the EU airspace has banned Russia.
Banned.
So like
I think Canada has also banned Russia.
Yeah.
Russian planes from landing. Don't know if the US has, but
so like
I don't think there's any way that the Russians are participating.
Like can they even leave the country at this point?
I don't think so. Where would they go? Korea?
Somewhere in Asia? You know what? They could have, if they have it at the Olympic rink, they could do that. But like
okay, there are already so many problems with China and like
that is true. That is true.
And the IIHF, like they're so pissed at them already. Like they'd never move it.
Yeah. But I feel like that's the only place that Russia's not going to get banned from.
Yeah. But so that pretty much means the Russians are out of World Juniors. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the men's U18s, which are in Sweden this year.
I think so.
Out of the women's world, which is in Canada this year. Or no. Is it in Canada?
Probably. I feel like it's always in Canada.
I think it might actually be in Finland. Or the Czech Republic. I think it's in Europe this year. The women's World Under 18s, which are going to be in the US. And men's Worlds, which is going to be in Finland. So, like, they can't go anywhere, pretty much.
Yeah.
And that leaves so much up to, like, in terms of, like, obviously we know that not every Russian athlete supports this war.
Yeah.
And it's going to be super detrimental on their development for the next few years.
Not even just their development, but, like, everything about their lives is going to be...
changing.
Yeah. Because, especially if this war gets a lot, like, it's more intense and more countries start to join in, like...
Yeah. I don't know, but, like, if we're just talking about even, like, the highest level Russian players, like, Ivan Miroshnichenko, who is, like, a top 15 pick for sure this year, he got his start at Hlinka 2 years ago. So without that, you're not gonna have the opportunity to see, or scouts at least won't have the opportunity to see any high-end Russian prospects.
Or at least not in person.
Yeah, not in person for sure. And like that leaves just such a hole in terms of like they're all going to be playing in the KHL. Like none of them are going to be in NHL systems.
Yeah, except the ones that are currently in the CHL.
Yeah, currently in the CHL. Even the ones who are in Russia right now in NHL systems, but not
Yeah.
they're on loan to the KHL. That's pretty problematic too.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys all remember how Evgeny Malkin had to be basically smuggled out of the country.
Yeah.
When he was 20.
Oh my god, no, they're gonna pull remember when the Soviet Union used to not let their players come over? There's one story, they smuggled some guy across multiple borders just to get them to the US. It's just me that all over again.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna go back to Cold War era, US and Russia. I don't know about you, but I think personally that's gonna make all the Russian prospects draft stock go down.
Yeah.
Especially the ones who are signed for long KHL contracts too.
Yeah. The only Russians that have a possible chance of not getting affected are the ones that are already in North America.
Mm-hmm. Who were already ousted by the Russian Ice Hockey Federation.
Yeah.
They didn't get put on the World Juniors team. And it's just wow, we're really not gonna see any Russians at any of these high level events. U18 starts next month, after March.
Holy shit. Wait, what?
U18 April. Kat, did you not know this?
I knew. I knew, but it never registered in my brain. Oh my god.
U18 start 12 days after the NCAA tournament is over.
That's too close for me. I don't like that.
We're not going to see them go for a silver medal. The entire tournament's going to get thrown off. U18s, all the tournaments are going to get thrown off, especially because Belarus is also involved. Yeah. So if they ban Belarus as well, that means they have to bring up more people. And so I have the list of who gets brought up if they sanction Russia and Belarus. And it's crazy. Okay, so for World Juniors, Latvia gets brought up, and Norway, if Belarus is kicked out as well. Then we have for women's U18 Slovakia, men's U18 Slovakia, which actually I'd be interested to see that.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Simon Nemec, I am looking directly at you.
Yes.
Slavkovsky, I am also looking directly at you.
Honestly, I would like to see Slovakia at U18s.
I would love to see Slovakia at U18s with high key.
It would be so much fun.
Because think about it. just think about it. Freaking Slavkovsky and Nemec walking in with their bronze Olympic medals. Imagine how funny that would be.
I can just imagine the broadcast being here's Simon Nemec, Olympic bronze medalist.
You say broadcast as if you don't just mean Craig Button.
Yes.
You don't just mean Greg Button.
Yes. Yeah.
And then Kazakhstan will come up if they also decide to sanction Belarus. And on the women's world side, it's going to be Sweden. And then for the men, it's going to be France and Austria. Austria, which is interesting on the men's world side, because you know who's Austrian? Marco Rossi. Marco Rossi's Austrian. And that guy in the cage that was captain at World Juniors, whose name something. It also starts with an M, I think. Ghost? Something about Ghost?
I don't know. But all I know, if he wears a cage, he's probably good. I think that's a general rule for World Juniors.
If he wears a cage, he's likely very good.
Yeah.
And although we would be taking away the chances of the Russian prospects of, showing off their skills internationally, I think it's It's good that like you'll get to see some prospects get put in the spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be so hyped for Team Slovakia.
Yeah.
If Slavkovsky and Nemec got to go back.
Because they'd probably finish at least top 5.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
bro, Slavkovsky's gonna lead the tournament in scoring, break Ovechkin's record, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
All of that. You know. So I'd be really excited for that. But at the same time, like it's obviously sad because like all the Russians, like their stock is gonna go down.
Yeah. And like it's not even their fault.
Mm-hmm. Like we talked, like Miroshnichenko is gonna. He's already going down, but he's probably gonna go more down after this.
Like before, he was going down because of his hockey skills, right? Like this is completely different.
And, this is because you literally can't get him in the country.
Yeah, like this is something completely out of his control, and that's what sucks the most. I think.
Yeah, and like Michkov too. Like we already knew that Michkov was going to be like a hard buy to get drafted first overall because of his KHL contract. But like, bro, this is gonna. You might see Adam Fantilli creeping up to second, projected second,
which we wouldn't be against. By the way,
we wouldn't be against, but also we want it to be because of like his hockey skills, not because like Michkov literally is not allowed to leave the country for like three more extra years.
Yeah.
Adam Fantilli, by the way, is like really awesome. Y'all should go check him out.
He's
like
great.
His highlights and stuff.
He's amazing.
His highlights and but I'm having a moment. I think I'm having. Do you think I'm crazy about that?
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Is it fine? Is it?
Did you?
Sorry, we haven't heard you speak about this. What are your thoughts?
On you having a moment on Adam?
No.
On you too.
on the other stuff, like everything going down with like the prospects.
No, yeah, it's kind of crazy that they're like we're not gonna like see them play for a while and stuff. I was talking to my mom about it earlier, how it's kind of crazy that like they're gonna have to stay in Russia and stuff. But I guess we just have to see how it develops and like in the future.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And like I really think they're gonna do it because like freaking Gretzky put them on blast on TNT. And yeah, I don't think there's a way that like if the IIHF doesn't, Hockey Canada's going to. Hockey Canada has to.
Yeah.
Like at least for this upcoming World Juniors. I don't know about anything else, but at least for this upcoming one, I don't think. Which will be really interesting because like the tournament will just look weird. Like obviously it's gonna probably affect all the tournaments, but like specifically the upcoming World Juniors. Because if they don't bring up Latvia, it's just gonna be the groups are just gonna be off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited to see how they replan that though, because I want exhibition games this time. More than one, please.
More than one.
More than one exhibition game, first of all. Second of all, I want US versus Canada, and I want revenge.
I need revenge.
I need Dylan Guerin to start that game, and for Cole Perfetti and Caden Gooley to score the 2 goals in that game, and for them to win 2-0.
Yes.
Because that's the goal. And yeah, like I'm just thinking eventually it'll probably like the sanction will probably after the war go off. But like man, this is gonna affect Russian hockey in general so much. And honestly it might be super impactful to like getting the war to, end.
Yeah.
Because Russia's a very hockey focused state. And they don't like it when they are beat at hockey, and when stuff like this goes down. I don't think that they're not gonna appreciate it for sure.
Yeah.
Because especially because it's like what has kind of sport in general has kind of legitimized the country and its actions over the past 2 decades, you know?
One sec.
Like, oh,
One
okay.
Sorry. That was my mom. You can cut that out.
Okay.
You can keep going.
Love how we all just have, you know. I told my mom I was doing the pod, so. Yeah. Anyways, Russia has kind of like hid its actions behind its sport in the recent years. Like they really revitalized like the Russian programs in order to, you know, try and get stuff off of the table. I mean, hopefully this changes something. Probably won't, but we shall see. And I will look forward to World Juniors either way. I'm sad for the athletes, of course, but like, you have to make a statement here at this point. Even if the KHL does what it's promising, which is to ban all import people, like all import players from the KHL next season.
For me, that's kind of funny because it's like people don't. I feel like most imports, or at least like North American imports, don't really actually want to be in the KHL. They go to the KHL because they have nowhere else to play. I feel like the North American ones at least.
Mhm.
So like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically just centralizing like their system. It's a homegrown system, you know.
Yeah.
And apparently they're planning to kick Kunlun Red Star out of the KHL next year, and Jokerit has left, and I think their Latvian team has also left the KHL because of all of this conflict. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out, because you might not see high Russian draft picks. You might not. Not this year, I don't think. If I had to bet on anything, I would bet Miroshnichenko drops to the 3rd.
Yeah.
Because that's when teams start, you know, being riskier.
Unless you're the Habs.
With their picks. We don't talk about the Habs and what happened at the last draft.
Mm.
That was embarrassing. I'm so sorry.
It was.
But like, yeah, like the 3rd, I would say like the 3rd round is probably when like you see 3rd to 4th. You might not see any at all, honestly. Like most teams might want to stay away, which is seriously sad. Anyways, that's pretty much all we have for that situation. We'll update tomorrow when we get the results or tomorrow. I guess we'll update next week.
Yeah.
When we see the results from tomorrow. But I don't think they're gonna do anything different from what we said.
Mm-hmm.
Sad, but it is what it is. You know, and hopefully this can all get solved fairly soon. So we don't have stuff like this happening. On a different note, not I can't say lighter note because it's not a lighter note. US Safesport. They are problematic. They have been exposed for, you know, not being the greatest organization. And this comes after USA Hockey tampered with one of their investigations. So I love how the USOC, US Safesport, and USA Hockey are so corrupt.
And USA Sport has been like this for a while. Like, this isn't the first time they've done this.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, man, like, saying, like, the Canadian, like, whatever, the Canadian bodies aren't, like, any better.
Yeah. But
it happens so often with USA Hockey, USA
Yeah.
Safesport, USOC, that it's like, bro, can we slow your roll?
yeah.
At least the OHL suspended my U.
Yeah. It wasn't. Probably should have done more, but at least they did something. Which is
Yeah, at least
more
they did
than
something.
what we can say for other organizations.
USA Hockey, for example. Yeah. It's just, it sucks to see, because, like, USA Hockey is do or die, takes on a different meaning. Yeah. I feel like USA Hockey is so culty, too.
Oh
Like, is that just me?
No, I agree. You are correct.
With the NCAA is such, it's like a cult. I don't like it.
And they all, oh my god, don't get me started on that.
I mean, get started. We have time.
It's just like, they're just always together at all times. And they do everything together. And they constantly point out the fact that they do everything together. Which is like, really weird. Because you're 17. I feel like you should be able to go to the mall. Or like,
by yourself.
Yeah. Or like, you don't.
Like, I'm not saying it's like don't be close with teammates, but it's like when you're spending all your time with the same group of people
For 2 years.
for 2 years.
Like,
kind of. It's a little bit sus.
Yeah. I feel like they don't have any other friends. Like all of their other friends are from before the NTDP.
Or from college.
Yeah. Like it's, oh my god.
Yeah. And it's especially evident with the 2019 class. Because, like, bro, do any of them have friends not from the team? Or you can probably talk to this. You know
they
stuff
don't.
about them.
They don't. Like, outside of their college.
No, yeah, they don't. Like, everything you see, it's just them together.
Yeah, like, the only content we've had of them without, like, the NTDP teammates is, like their fellow college teammates.
Mm-hmm. Boldy and New Hook.
Yeah.
Was one. But then they also had Spencer Knight there, so.
Knight, Howson, and Warren.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then Turks had Cole, obviously. I love how Turks pretends like he loved Wisconsin so much. Like, I love how he just freaking pretends.
He left after 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And
hey, go Wisconsin.
Turks and Cole didn't even room together, actually.
Yeah, Turks roomed with Holloway.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Yeah.
Cole roomed with someone else. Trevor didn't have any friends at BU.
He did.
Did he? He never talks about them.
He doesn't talk about them, but like there are pictures. Most of them are from the NTDP, though.
Exactly. And Jack doesn't have any non-NTDP friends, as far as I know.
Except Ty.
Well, yeah, Ty. But like also like we could talk about like Jack in Toronto, and he knows all the guys. No, he doesn't.
He knows them, but does he ever talk about them?
He never talks about them.
Actually,
it's such a cult, and like I don't even know. Like that's not positive.
Yeah.
Like it's not. It's really not. Because then you just have a bunch of guys who behave the same and date the same girls. And
oh my god, we don't need to talk about that.
And sharing is caring, guys, but not that.
They don't all not anymore. I think before I think it was just like high school shit, I feel like they kind of matured.
Emma McDonald.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Okay, but like
title of the episode: sharing is caring, guys.
Okay, but I feel like when it comes to like romantic relationship, there's the single ones, and then the people who've been with the same person for like the past 3 years.
Oh yeah.
There's no in
Like,
between.
6 years. Yeah.
There's no in between.
No in between. Not with hockey.
No.
No, it's like you're either single until you find someone and then you just date them forever and ever, amen.
Yeah.
Or you found someone in high school and you date them forever and ever, amen.
Yeah.
Except for Boldy, Rip Boldy and his girlfriend.
We don't do. That was sad.
And Boards and his girlfriend. Boards is in his horror phase though. So
Yeah.
thanks for that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Good phase. Good phase.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have quickly some CHL updates. Or I guess before we move on, I should mention, I was gonna mention this with the kind of the US safesport stuff. Western Michigan. Captain charged for level 3 sexual assault. Pretty sure.
Why is it? I want to know why it's always the NCHC. Because this year we have sexual assault. Last year we have what's his name was drafted by the Coyotes. Racist.
Oh, Mitchell Miller.
Yeah, that last year they were dealing with that guy. And this now you have sexual. Why is it always the NCHC?
I don't know what to tell you.
Like, I don't.
Maybe there's something in the water.
Maybe.
Yeah. But you know what? That guy sucks. Glad the team put him on leave after they found out about this stuff.
Yeah.
And you know what? He's being charged for exactly the right things. He deserves every second of jail time he's gonna get. Because he's being charged as an adult. He's like 23 or something.
And I hope he hates it as well.
Yep, I hope he hates it. He's a scumbag. Anyways, now moving on to CHL stuff. We have the Ice who are quickly falling down the standings. They were at number 1 last week, and then the Oil Kings took a moment. Because, they're falling because they keep letting teams come back on them. And I worry about that.
And so basically they're pulling a Toronto.
Yeah, they are pulling a Toronto. And I don't know if that's good or bad. Because, like...
I mean, have you seen the Leafs?
Yeah, I saw what happened last night. 10-7. Imagine winning 10-7 and being not happy.
Yeah. Like...
It was 7-2, okay, guys?
How do you blow a 5... Only the Leafs would blow a 5-goal lead.
Bro, by 7-2, you should just be like, pack it up. Like, we should just go home.
I don't think
Who actually comes back from a 7-2 lead?
Let alone the Detroit Red Wings.
The Detroit Red Wings weren't even that good.
Like, if it was like the Avs, it would be like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
McKinnon scores a couple, Rantanen scores a couple, Makar gets one in there. Nah, that's normal for them.
Yeah. Who scored for them?
But yeah, it's the Wings. Like...
I can tell you, I can name like one person who scored for them. And that was Raymond, and that's only because he got the hat trick.
I know. The only people I know on the Wings are Sider and Raymond.
Exactly. Alright, what? Did you see the game last night?
Cash was at the game last night.
Yeah, Cash was at the game last night. Imagine being at the game. Imagine the amount of heart attack that would give you.
Couldn't handle it.
So, what are your thoughts, Ari, on the game?
I think I watched no, I didn't watch it. I think I just checked the score. But I was like, oh, okay, I see how it went. I think I yelled about it too.
Veleno scored.
I was like, wow.
Joe Veleno scored. I know that guy.
Oh, he did. Yeah. Anyways, the Ice are pulling the Leafs, and I'm worried. But they finally put Connor and Matt on the line together. So does it really matter? Like, does it really matter? They took them off the line together though, which is really sad.
They were
like, bro, they produced like 3 goals together in 2 games, and it's like
they're so good.
Yeah. I personally love the idea of them keeping Matt and Connor together.
Yeah.
Like, could they do that more consistently? But yeah, and Connor and Matt, the thing that drives me nuts is that Connor and Matt aren't even playing first line anymore. They're on like the 3rd and 4th lines. It's like, you're trying to wait, but their draft stock, it's falling. Matt's especially. I don't think Matt had like 1 point outside of his goal the other day, which is sad, man. But I also don't want Matt to get drafted by the Coyotes.
Yeah.
Someone, please save Shane Wright from the Coyotes. Habs, I'm looking directly at you. Please stop winning. Please stop winning.
Oh, you don't. I want the Habs to stop, but also this is the only grain of happiness they've given me all season. Like, I don't want them to stop.
No, they need to lose so Shane Wright doesn't end up becoming a student at ASU.
Oh my god. Can you imagine just Shane just like on the ASU campus?
Bro, he's literally gonna be going to like frats. Like, I guarantee you, to get away from all of this shit.
Oh, Shane wouldn't part. Shane's not like. No, Shane would go to frat parties and like sit in a corner with like what, and he'll be like nursing like the one same bottle of beer the entire time
as well. And look at what Owen is doing. With his best friend. That's what he's doing. But yeah, like, someone please stay Shane Wright.
Yeah.
Please. But yeah, like, I feel like Connor Matt's draft stock is falling, and I don't know, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. But hopefully it goes back up, and the Ice will take their rightful place at the top of the CHL standings once and for all, as they deserve to. Yeah, and then do we want to talk about Flint? Friggin' Flint is getting carried on their, like, Otter is carrying them on his friggin' back now.
As he should, though.
They're 2nd in the league right now, in the OHL.
Who's first?
Which, like, the Steelheads, I think. They've been losing recently, so I don't entirely know. But Otter has really been carrying them on his friggin' back right now, like.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, like, pretty much everyone has clinched a playoff spot. Now it's just kind of battling for, like, positions. So, obviously, we have, somehow the Wolves traded Stilly, traded JT, and they clinched their division.
Huh?
This is why I love the OHL. Mid-tier teams still sell.
Oh, the 67s are first in the East.
Oh, they're going to be really bad.
Oh my god! This is amazing.
You love that. We love that. The Pete's. How did they get here? How did they get there? That's what I'm wondering. I thought the Pete's sucked.
Me
Still,
too.
he carried them on his fucking back, apparently.
Apparently.
The Oshawa Generals also clinched. Sudbury, obviously, we talked about that. The Colts are 5th. That's pretty good. The Steelheads are 6th in their division. So much has changed. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong year.
This is 2019.
I'm looking at the wrong year. I was like, there's no way.
Okay, well,
no one has clinched. No one has clinched yet.
See, no, that's That's on why is the default 2019-2020?
That's the OHL's problem, not mine.
That Flint is first in their conference though.
Yep.
They do also have the most games played though.
They're first in their conference. Let me take a look at overall. So the Bulldogs are in first, Flint is in third right now. And the Steelheads are in second. Okay, that makes so much more sense. I was like, there's no way. I thought the 67 sucked.
Me too.
I was like, there's no way. There's no way. Okay. The 67s do suck. And the Wolves do suck. And the Petes do suck. I was right.
Yeah, okay. We aren't going crazy.
Fooled. The Colts are in 11 right now. France are in 7. That's pretty good. And remember, it's like only the 4 teams don't make it.
Yeah.
So like right now, it's looking like the Sting and the Spirit are going to make it. And the Ice Dogs and the Petes.
Oh, remember when? Okay, wait, no, never mind. I'm thinking of something else. Go on.
Yeah. Anyways, Honor carrying them on his frame back. They scored 5 goals in a game the other day, and Honor helped on every single one.
Are we even surprised though?
Are we shocked that Honor is carrying his team? Yeah, kind of. I thought the team was gonna be super bad, but no, Honor apparently went like God mode and decided like
as he should.
He was just gonna carry them. And we adore that. Same with Brant. His team is kind of shit. But he's carrying them on his back. Brant Clark for World Juniors. I'm so sorry. I needed to plug that. Brant Clark needs to be at the next World Juniors. Thank you very much. Yeah. If he doesn't make the team, we will riot again at dawn. But yeah. We obviously have Flint being carried by Otter. Shane has been having a lot of good nights recently. He had a 4.9 on TSN the other day. I'm so proud of him.
But of course, Shane is the person to do it on national television, though.
Shane loves doing shit on national television. Loves it. Absolutely loves it. I feel like he has all his best games when all the cameras are on him.
Yeah.
Which is nice, which I adore from the one and only Shane Wright. And let this stop the debate. There's no debate. Stop it. Like, guys, you're not drafting anyone else other than Shane Wright, first of all.
Yeah. Whichever the Habs needs to get the first overall pick.
Yeah. Or, Shane's gonna pull an Owen and be like, oh no, but I need to go back to Kingston for another year of development.
See, Shane doesn't have an excuse, though.
Yes, he does. He can be like, I didn't get the normal team experience with the Francs.
But will the Francs be the favorites for the Memorial Cup next year?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
They went all in this year.
Exactly. Owen has the I want to win a championship. And nobody can fault him for wanting to win a championship. Right?
Well, no one can fault Shane for wanting to run away from Arizona, too.
Yes. That is true.
And then finally, for the CHL, we have the top prospects game announcing their teams. So pretty much, we used to have like Don Cherry and
Bobby Orr.
Ron. Oh my god, why am I forgetting his last name?
Mick something.
Ron McLean.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it was just Team Cherry and Team. It was Team Cherry and Team what?
Team Orr.
Yeah, right. Both of whom are very problematic people. By the way.
Yeah.
So they changed it to the guys from TSN Overdrive, which is a good idea. Like, genuinely, that's a good idea.
Yeah. They're very entertaining.
Mm-hmm. They're entertaining. It's going to be a fun prospects game. Can't wait to see who's on which team. They're apparently announcing them next week. And I cannot wait because I want to see if Matt and Connor get on the same team. And if who captain? Well, Shane's gonna captain one team, but who's gonna captain the other one? Is it gonna be Matt? Is it gonna be Connor?
Yeah.
They're probably gonna try and sell up the Matt and Shane rivalry again before the draft.
Yeah.
The non-existent rivalry.
They're gonna try and sell a rivalry. Meanwhile, Matt and Shane are gonna be like
besties.
Yeah.
They literally are besties, like, bro. If only Adam Fantilli was in the OHL, then they could try and sell up a him and Connor one. What if they try and sell that at next year's? That'd be stupid. That'd be so stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, we finally are at our most exciting segment for this week because we kind of just talked about sad stuff. We are talking about the NCAA.
But is the NCAA not sad?
Yo, I'm so sad about Michigan. Like, did those past 2 games actually just happen? Like, did they seriously not win a game against Notre Dame?
Worst college weekend ever. For me, at least.
No, second worst. Because the first series against...
Yeah, but North Dakota also lost their chance at winning the Penrose on seniors night.
Yeah.
Which is so depressing because, like the North Dakota seniors, they went from, or at least the 2 that are still here, because everyone else left, because that's what people do at North Dakota. They leave. But, like, they went from not even qualifying for the NCAA tournament the freshman year to winning back-to-back conference regular season titles, and this year they have a chance to win their 3rd straight. And they could have done it on seniors night, but Denver just had to come and ruin it because they ruined everything.
And Curtis Savoie out here, like, man. Were you rooting for Denver in that? Please say you were.
I wasn't.
Man, I'm just disappointed in Michigan.
Yeah, that
well, I'm happy for Northeastern, though. Northeastern, my boys. Aiden McDonough, 7-point weekend. Devin Levi hung out to dry by his stupid team. He made 100 saves this weekend.
It's not their fault they only have, like, 2 competent defensemen.
Harris and who's the other half prospect?
Harris and Schuel, the only 2 valid defensemen.
True. Hey, and Jack Hughes scored.
Yes, we love to see it.
We love to see it. Can't wait when he gets drafted by the Habs. You know what's happening.
Yeah, I know it's happening. But, like, oh my god.
You don't want it.
I never said I don't want. I just listen. How many Northeastern prospects are we gonna have?
Northeastern is basically the same of the Habs farm team. Same way Team Canada is the Sabres farm team.
But, like, Team Canada is not like a. Oh my god. Team Canada's not like a constant
We're
team.
gonna draft another Canadian. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
We have 3 picks in the first round. We're drafting another Canadian. They're gonna be on Team Canada eventually.
But it's like Primo, and then Harris, and then Struble. And then Ryan St. Louis, who's on the Huskies, dad as coach, and Jack Hughes 2003, who's also on the Huskies, dad as GM.
Mm-hmm. And his brother. Don't forget about Riley Hughes.
Yeah.
Don't forget he's on the Huskies too.
Oh my god.
Man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good whenever they end up just signing all of them.
The Habs, they make it like, I'm not supposed to like Northeastern, you know?
But you have to like Northeastern.
Exactly!
Northeastern
like, I do.
is great. Look at their vibes, Kat!
I know, like, I watched Jordan Harris play 1 game, like, 2 years ago, and now I'm a Northeastern fan, I guess.
As you should be. Support them, yes. I think they're great.
They are great.
You know? Mm-hmm. So yeah, obviously Michigan, that was kind of a bad game because of the refs. We just talked kind of, Northeastern had a big weekend against the University of Connecticut, the other Huskies, the inferior Huskies, first sweep of UConn since 2017. And Devin Levi made 100 saves. Northeastern is so good defensively, guys. That must be why Devin Levi has such a high save percentage.
Yeah, totally. He doesn't make that many saves. His defense is just really good.
Yeah, no, but what sucks is he's not gonna break the stupid record because of the friggin' Beijing. He could have broken it, and friggin' Yaniv Perez from Quinnipiac is gonna probably like get the record, and it makes me so mad because he has like 1,012 save shutouts.
Devin is Carey Price.
He's Ryan Miller. He's the next coming of Ryan Miller.
But like, if we're talking Montreal to Northeastern comparisons, it's the exact same thing.
He carried them.
It's, oh my god.
Some nights, obviously, they do well defend. You cannot tell me 60 shots on goal. The freaking UConn coach was like, yeah, we put a lot of shots on goal. Credit to their goalie, man. Like, and you almost had a shutout, too.
The only teams that the only teams in Hockey East you are allowed to have 60 shots is the 2019, 2020, or the 2020-2021 BC Eagles. Those are the only teams.
What about the 2021-2022 BC Eagles? Because they're kind of bad right now.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say them. The only team...
But no, they get 60 shots put against them.
That is true. The only teams that should have 60 shots against you are the previous two Eagles teams. Because those two teams were so good. Oh my god. Newey and Bold and Snyder. Oh, glory days. Yeah. Best days ever.
Yeah. I'm just, I'll be so upset if friggin' Perez wins the stupid Richter Award over Devin Levi.
Quinnipiac is just weird like that.
He's not even Quinnipiac's starter. Like, do you realize how insane that is? He's not even their starter. He has 11 shutouts. I can count at least 3 of them. At least 3 of them were 12 save shutouts. And one of them was a 7 save shutout in which he came in relief of the other goalie.
If only Michigan could have Quinnipiac's defense.
You have good defense. Owen's there. Luke is there. Blanks is there.
We have good defense sometimes. It's like, there's like a button, and it's like, good defense or bad defense. And sometimes they pick good defense, and sometimes they pick bad defense.
Yeah. And the semifinalists for the Richter came out. I'm really stressed. I want Devin to win it so bad.
The Richters are stressful.
Bro. But everyone's gonna get all those stupid, wherever freaking Dryden McKay plays, all those people are gonna get mad at Devin if he wins it over Dryden McKay. Dryden McKay, who only has a 937, guys. And like, I love how they're like, oh yeah, in the month of February he had like a 956. Devin in the month of February has a 980 plus. Don't talk to me.
The Richter is, every year the Richter is the most like unpredictable one.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Like,
interesting.
Yeah.
If Devin doesn't win the Richter, I'm taking that as in he's winning the Hobie. If Devin doesn't win the Richter, he's probably going to win the Hobie. That's what it has to be.
The Hobie, the Hobie is usually actually the most unpredictable.
Yeah, this year it's wide open. Like, obviously Caulfield was the front runner.
Like, last year, it was Cole all the way, but like
this year it's like, who knows?
this year's a mess though. This year, oh my god, I don't even.
Yeah, the fan voting closes on March 6th, by the way, guys. So
Yeah.
get your votes in. Who have you been voting for, Kat?
I've just been rotating between my faves.
Ari, have you been voting?
I have not.
You need to sign up and vote. We need more people on the Devon train for voting. I voted a couple times
And
for
we
Devon.
are ignoring the fact that the fan vote is only worth 1%.
That doesn't matter when Maddie has like 5% of the vote.
Counts.
Owen has 0% of the vote. How unfair is that? How unfair is that? That Owen has 0% of the fan vote.
It's, I don't know. Don't take the fan vote seriously. Last year,
No,
you wanna know what happened to fan vote last year? Leaf fans were mad that Caulfield was like winning, so they picked this one random guy, despite the fact that there was a Leafs prospect nominated. They picked this random guy and just all voted for him, and I'm pretty sure he won the fan vote over Cole.
Cole obviously was gonna win the Hokie. Like it was obvious.
Yeah, but like the fan vote is weird. People do weird shit.
Yeah. I guess we'll announce the semifinalists for the Richter though. So we have Gavin Arbrick from Army West Point. That's a school?
Yes,
That's
it is
school?
a school.
Okay. Drew Comesso from Boston University. Liars, you only put him there because World Juniors, like his post-World Juniors run, he was terrible before then. Terrible. I know, because I saw it with my own 2 eyes. Jakob Do? The guy from Ohio State. I don't know how to say his name.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care, frankly, here either. Ryan Fanti from Minnesota Duluth.
Oh,
Okay, fuck Minnesota. All my homies hate Minnesota. Devin Levi, obviously from Northeastern. Dre McKay from Minnesota State. Drenton. Yannick Pretz from Quinnipiac. Blake Pieltila from Michigan Tech. Eric Portillo, we forgot to mention him. Eric Portillo from Michigan. He's not gonna win it, but hey, at least he's there.
yeah.
And Owen Savory from UMass Lowell, and then Jackson Stober from Providence. Who would be your top 3, Kat?
McKay. Okay, from a personal standpoint, Devin, Eric, and Jackson Stopper. From my unbiased opinion, though, McKay, Peretz, Levi.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same. Probably the same. Yeah, I'm so sorry, but I know Eric isn't gonna be in there. He only has a 926.
But he's a semifinalist. Like, that's good.
That's good enough. But, like, yeah. If Devin doesn't win the Richter, I'm taking it as he's winning the Hokie.
He's not going to win the Hokie, but yes.
He's not winning the Hokie. Okay, Kat. Controversial opinion, but okay. Goalies don't ever win the Hokie.
Not really.
But Devin has a better save percentage than what Ryan Miller had.
I mean, McKay was nominated last year. McKay was top 3 finalist for the Hokie.
I don't care about McKay. Could McKay go just like fuck off? Like, can he jump into a burning dumpster? Thanks. Can you leave? You're not that good, guy. Your defense is just good.
Yeah, that is true.
And he's a senior. Devin's basically a freshman.
Yeah.
So, there's that. And then finally, I guess we will talk really quickly about the playoffs. They're starting in 2 weeks, right? If I'm correct? Pretty much 2 weeks. I know the Hockey East one starts.
Let me...
I think, because Northeastern has some games to make up against Merrimack. But I think it could be this weekend. I think their game is on Tuesday.
Okay.
Big Ten playoffs start this week, and
Yeah, Big
we
Ten
are playing
starts this
MSU.
week. NCHC starts in 2 weeks. Hockey I don't have here, so I don't know.
Yeah, they might have just rescheduled it because Northeastern
Not on my
has some stuff.
calendar.
It says blah blah blah. I don't care about purchasing tickets. Please, I don't care. Bro, it's just all about tickets.
Let me check.
Nobody cares. Yeah. So they start on a Wednesday. They start midweek.
Yeah.
But they start in 2 weeks.
The hockey does that.
Yeah. They start in 2 weeks. Atlantic hockey, no one cares about Atlantic hockey. Any other one that we have to care about? ECHC?
Oh, don't know. I care about hockey, the Big Ten, and the NCHC. That's it.
Yeah. And so the Big Ten playoffs start next week. And
they're playing Michigan State.
Okay. We might kick their ass though.
It's not the we're gonna kick it's not it's the stress. Oh my god. Somebody's gonna get
the
injured.
Stress and the knowing that Minnesota is next.
Not only that, but the fact that someone's probably gonna get injured.
Yeah, probably. Hopefully it's not one of the important ones.
Hopefully not, but like somebody will get injured.
Probably. So yeah, March 4th to 6th, we have like all the games. So we have 2 seed Michigan, obviously, against 7 seed Michigan State. And then we have Notre Dame and Wisconsin going at it, which will be interesting. Wisconsin did us no favors. Against Minnesota.
See, even if they had beaten Minnesota, Michigan lost, so it wouldn't have done anything.
But still. You can't lose 8-0.
Yes, you can. It's Wisconsin beat Minnesota 8-2 and 7-1. Like swept Minnesota last year. Like the first
one, like, but they didn't even score. They didn't score once.
That's because they don't have any goal scorers anymore. They all just left.
Coleman's mean nothing to you? Does Carson Coleman's mean nothing to you?
Apparently not.
Apparently not. Yeah, and then we have Ohio State and Penn State going against
the ugly.
So it's probably gonna shake up Minnesota, Michigan, Notre Dame, Ohio State, and then
we don't talk about after that. We don't know. I'm too scared. Minnesota is not allowed to eliminate Michigan in the Big Ten semifinals again. Not again. They aren't allowed to do it again.
They just won't, Kat. Then they just won't.
I know, but it scares me. Scares me so much. I have bad experience with Minnesota.
Either way, I think Michigan is in pretty good standing. I think they're second or third in pairwise now.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they'll have a home series, probably. Or no, because it's regionals, right?
Yeah, they don't.
NCAA tournament confuses me.
They don't do like.
But I'm pretty sure like the Big Ten is so deep that like their top 5 teams are in.
Oh yeah. That's
like ranked.
Like
right?
The majority of the teams in there will be from the Big Ten, the NCHC, and Hockey East.
Yeah. Who cares about the ECHC? Who cares about Atlantic Hockey somehow gets a bye?
Every conference gets one bye.
Yeah, true. But like also. ASU will probably get the Atlantic Hockey bye, right? Because they're in Atlantic Hockey, aren't they?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
I don't know. Who is in Atlantic hockey? Who?
Let me check. 1 sec.
What are your thoughts on the playoffs while Kat is checking?
I mean, I don't really keep up with a lot of teams, so I can't say much.
ASU is an independent team.
So are they just not making? So
I don't know.
So then
I don't know.
So they'll probably play Atlantic playoffs. Because isn't Long Island also an independent team?
Long Island and Alaska, but Alaska, it's, because Alaska.
Alaska's bad.
And also, they're basically in Canada. Like, travel,
Mm-hmm. Hopefully Michigan wins. Are you rooting? Well, obviously you're going to be rooting for Michigan.
Obviously.
Do you have any hopes for the series? I just hope they win and that someone scores ahead against Michigan State.
All they need to do is win.
Say anything I'm not going to produce bad luck.
All they need to do is win. Okay, that's all that needs to happen.
Okay. And then obviously we have all the other teams playoffs. They're going to shake out. Do you have the NCHC ones?
NCHC is not determined yet. They still have a weekend.
And I don't think North Hockey East is determined yet.
No.
But Northeastern has a very, very good, very, very slim chance of winning the division. They sit third right now.
Yes.
Behind Lowell and Merrimack.
No. Northeastern's second right now.
Are they?
Second.
I checked this last night.
Behind UMass.
Behind UMass, so ahead of Merrimack.
Yeah.
Huh.
When did Merrimack get good? Fucking, I don't know. Merrimack's weird.
I would just say yeah, go ahead.
Hockey looks so weird. These standings, they make no sense to me.
Okay. I mean, I guess that makes sense, but yeah, Hockey East has just been weird because BU has been really hot, but they were really, really bad for a long time.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the year. No, Northeastern. Oh well, okay. Northeastern sits tied for second,
but they have one less game played.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So if they can win against Merrimack, they could potentially win.
Yeah.
The division, which would be so amazing to have a bye.
But BC will have to beat UMass, I think.
Well, then we can kiss that goodbye because BC has been awful.
They won today.
They lost. They didn't win in 2022 until after being bought.
But they won today.
They suck, Kat. Just admit it.
I know, but they won't suck forever, right? I can that makes me feel better,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So they have Northeastern has Merrimack. I have full confidence that they could win that. Devin's probably gonna get a shutout somewhere in there. Oh. He can't go 2 weeks without getting a shutout.
Remember when UMass was bad?
No one remembers because we just remember after Cale McCarr.
Remember when they didn't have Corval? Good old days when UMass absolutely sucked and I didn't have to worry about them. I remember them.
Mm-hmm.
Those days were nice.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'll just say that it's hopefully Northeastern wins so they get a bye, but who knows? I'd rather them also play because I think the only way that they can play into I think the only way that they can currently make the NCAA tournament. Oh no, they sit 15th in pair wise, so it's possible that
14th.
15th.
Mine says 14th.
Are you on? Oh no, sorry. You're right. 14th.
Yeah.
You're right.
BU being there
14th.
hurts though.
Yeah. So, who knows what that holds?
Denver's
The playoffs will be coming soon, and I can't wait to be stressed. Can't wait.
No, you want see playoffs means that every single night there is a chance that it could be the very last game that some people play for Michigan.
Okay, bro. I don't need to get sad about the seniors again. Don't do this to me.
Not even just the seniors. Owen and Maddie.
Shut up. Don't talk about this.
I remember last year when UND got eliminated. It's like you're sobbing already because they lost, right? And then the announcers they rub it in. You know, they're like, yeah, the seniors are gonna leave, and they had such a good run, but now they're leaving. You know, they're leaving and they're never coming back. Oh, and you know, this guy's probably gonna sign, and this guy's probably gonna sign, and this guy's probably gonna sign.
I don't need to get emotional about what's gonna happen when Owen signs and leaves. Okay, like
UND lost 14 players at the end of last season.
I don't care. I don't want to think about it, Kat. Bro, it's gonna be sad.
Signing season's the worst.
You know, because him, Maddie, and Kent are probably all gonna sign together, and then we'll probably get photos, and it's gonna be. Yeah, I'm gonna be emotional about it.
Remember last year when actually it's funny because Matt Bolty and Newhook signed together, and they took the pictures together.
And then Spencer.
And Spencer signed like at almost the same time as them, but he got no pictures with them, despite the fact that Matt and him spent 2 years together in NTDP before Matt even met Alex.
It's just bestie things, okay? Is Maddie gonna be in the photos with Ken and Owen? I'm not sure.
No,
I don't think he will be.
It'll be a separate picture, right? Like,
okay. I would put money right now on that. And Maddie Beniers isn't gonna be in the photos.
There'll be a photo of him with them, but I feel like they might just not post it.
Yeah, Owen hates social media, guys. Bro, he posted 3 times in one day once, and I was like, whoa. Who is this, and what have you done with Owen Power?
But weren't 2 of those posts birthday posts? Right? So, like, do those really count?
They count, Kat. They're content, Kat.
They are content. That is true. Mm-hmm.
You know what? Maybe Briss is also going to sign, so maybe Maddie and Briss will take photos together.
Briss is saying Vegas, though.
No, if he was smart, he wouldn't.
Yeah.
Do we trust that Briss is that smart, though?
No.
Boards might sign, too. Like, imagine that. I feel like Boards and Briss would take photos together. Maddie just wouldn't. Maddie just wouldn't be any of the photos.
Signing season is even worse, though, because, like, you want to be happy for them, right? And, like, you're super proud of them. Because they're signing contracts, and they're, like, achieving their dreams. Also, they're leaving.
I just want to say that we already know that Owen's gonna sign at the end of the year for sure.
Yeah.
Like
still
for
hurts,
sure.
But it still hurts.
Yeah. But like, will he get his photo with Kent? I want a photo with Kent. Even if Kent hasn't signed yet, he needs to take a photo with Kent.
Like
please. Morsels of content is all we beg for.
Kent will congratulate him on Instagram, and we will all break down.
We will all have a moment. Yeah, and then Blanks might just not ever be around anymore. The fact that we're gonna not see Jimmy Lambert has me emotional.
Don't talk about it. We don't talk about it.
Bro, like, we're just never gonna see Jimmy again. Like, do you know how much that hurts? We're gonna see him at the draft, sitting next to Brad Lambert.
I'm waiting for, like, the shock of, like, all of the Michigan fans when they see that. Like, the ones that don't know.
The ones that don't know. Yeah.
It's so funny.
Mm-hmm. We're never gonna see Pascal again.
No, we will.
Will we?
We'll see him through his brother.
Sasha has its own private cat.
Sasha will sign with the Ducks, and then there will be a family picture.
Is Nick Pasterjob also related to them?
Yes. With the Islanders? Yeah.
No, he's not with the Isles anymore.
Was with the Isles at one point.
He signed with the Sabres farm team.
Okay. He was at one point with the Isles, but yes, they are related. And he also played at Michigan.
So breaking everything.
Sasha was just like, nah.
Mm-hmm. Just like, nah. We're never going to see Moyle again?
See,
He has no relation to anyone.
Most of them will actually, won't be surprised if a lot of them get, like, AHL contracts.
Yeah. But we're never seeing, like, Levy again.
No.
We're never seeing Gingle again.
No. We don't see much of them anyways, so.
Or Morgan. We're probably never seeing Morgan again.
Yeah. I
it's gonna be so sad.
See, like, the thing with Pashov and Morgan is, like, they're the last remnants of that team that made it to the Frozen Four.
Well, maybe they'll make it to the Frozen Four again, Kat. Bro, if Luke signs, though, I'm gonna lose it. If Luke actually signs at the end of this year, I'm gonna lose it.
Quinn didn't sign, so he won't sign. Quinn did 2 years. Luke will do 2 years.
That's what I hope. That's what I really, really hope.
Kale McCarr did 2 years of college. Like, Luke will do 2 years. Most defensemen don't sign after a year. And when they do, they aren't that good.
Very valid. So I guess that's pretty much the end of our show. There's nothing else I really want to talk about. We kind of covered everything. But now I'm really sad, and I want to just leave on a happy note. But there's no happy note. Ari, do you have anything that is going to make us happy?
No, because you guys made me sad over the seniors again.
That was all Kat, okay?
I'm trying to prepare the people.
Prepare? Just let us hold on to the...
See, it's better if you're prepared because you can mute them.
No. Bro, even if I mute them, I'm still gonna be sad.
But it's not gonna be rubbed in your face.
I'm not gonna mute Nick's name, but I don't care. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad when Owen plays his last game.
See, the thing is that if it's not the NCAA championship, you won't know it's his last game until it's over.
Bro, come on. Yeah, I guess, but like, I don't want to see Owen fail because he's gonna be sad. They're all gonna be sad. I'm gonna be sad, but like, they're probably not gonna win because that's what happens with teams I like. So
it's not teams you like. It's just Michigan. They don't win anything ever.
Michigan and the Canadian World Juniors team from last year. And
see, at least the World Junior team wins sometimes. Michigan doesn't win anything ever.
Nice. Anyways, that is the end of our show. It's getting late here. So, yeah, we will be back next week to talk about what is going on with the Russian Federation, Ice Hockey Federation. We will also be ready to talk about, the playoffs and how they're making us feel.
Hopefully Michigan is still alive.
Michigan will. It's MSU, Kat.
Last year, BC made the semifinals, and I was like, oh, it's just Lowell. They'll be fine. And then they blew a 3-goal lead in the third period.
Well, didn't Lowell win the national championship last year?
No, UMass won.
The other UMass?
Yeah.
Well, Lowell's really good this year, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, it's fine.
BC will probably be out in the first.
Yeah. But
end of season, unfortunately. Okay, that's it from us this week.